It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. To James. Runner here won't go down. Lillard. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Chicago ball. Defense making the ball handler work to Lillard. The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner here won't go. Lillard. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Rocking the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Driving right to the basket. To James. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Nikola Vucevic rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall. Beyond the arc for 3 is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Chicago basketball. Kicks it around the perimeter to Lillard. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Lillard. To Kyle Anderson. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Leonard. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Anderson. and throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Shot up, shot up.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Won't go down.
You open, baby. Shoot.
Here's a chance from long range. Not has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it in.
That ends the first quarter with the Bulls in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Harrison Barnes. Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Barnes. 4-3. Off the mark.
There it is. He works for us.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Chicago possession and a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lillard. That won't go. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
You're on the island now.
Block up, block up. Here you go.
To Leonard.
Everybody get back.
Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Here we go. I got him. You gotta get up on that.
From the outside, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Changes coming from both sides right now. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nikola Vucevic with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot for James Harden. Pistons have the rebound. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And scores.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
To Carter. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Nikola Vucevic with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Has a chance, add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To James. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Two for 2 on that trip. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. If that's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Oof.
To Vucevic. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Bulls have it. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Hey, lock up.
Fires the 3, knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the 3rd quarter.
I got him. Here we go.
Deep 2 there, won't go. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. To Harrison Barnes. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Leonard. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Pistons come away with it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
It's a big finish.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good. For three, smothering D.
I got ball. That's me.
Harrison Barnes powers it through.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
My ball.
Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. From long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. To Vucevic. Navigating through traffic. The drive right to the basket. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to Vucevic.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Big pick right there.
Cookie.
Baseline drive to Vucevic.
Cut it.
Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Detroit Pistons, number 42, Jerry Stackhouse.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Lillard. Anderson to Lillard. Rebound to Detroit. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, knocks it down from three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Self-check.
Leonard. A big finish at the rim.
If you know a guy is a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Time to shuffle things up.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Hey, switch that guy.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Pistons have the lead. Pistons basketball here to start the 4th quarter. And they were able to flip the script in the 3rd. Because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the 4th quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Screen coming. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Knocked loose. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Let's go. Play deep, play deep, play deep.
Pass stolen by Detroit.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Pick up, pick up.
Count the basket inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lillard. To Vucevic. Has a look. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Short jumper off the mark. To Leonard. the penetration, almost, but no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
That, no good, off the mark. Pistons have it.
No ball.
To Leonard. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kawhi Leonard. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Into the game for Chicago, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Lillard to Vucevic. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Has a chance. Harrison Barnes. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To James.
Shots up.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 32, Richard Hamilton.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To James. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The Pistons are the winners as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.